What's up, what's up, what's up?
Hey, welcome back, guys.
It's a podcast about nothing but about everything with V
and AD.
Today we have a very special thing for you. Episode. Thank you. We got special guests.
Oh.
Hey,
what's going on?
What's up?
And we got a cameo with Mo.
Hey.
Hey, Mo.
Hey.
I thought she was British.
Oh.
It'll come and go, yeah?
We'll want to bring this back.
Oh.
It's London of America, all right?
Oh. All right, so real quick, we're going to introduce, or they're going to introduce themselves.
Yo, my name is Andy, young CEO, young billionaire. Getting it.
You want to show out early today?
Yeah, right?
You want to show out early
we on our way.
Wow.
I'm going to be dry and just say David, and I'm 27.
Okay.
Oh, Ian Scott, 29.
Oh, the government.
I am in Scott.
Exactly.
Like Google me, baby.
Why don't you shout out your address out here?
Yeah, address is the streets.
This is H. I'm the OG, married, usually. 45.
Depends on what content I'm in.
We should have probably took the 2 shots after this.
Alright, so this little episode is called 2 Shots in the Truth, the men's
The
edition.
men's edition. We
Preface by saying everybody has taken 3 shots.
Exactly.
That's true.
So,
And had a couple of drinks. So good
everyone's
luck.
sipping.
Good luck, everybody.
This episode is just about building the bridge. It's like a hybrid, right?
Oh, I like that.
Ooh.
She got words.
With the dictionary last night.
Alright. Oh, no, last night.
Yeah, I was prepared.
Let me get my words
Let me
together.
get my words together. So yeah, this is just about,
Dating, relationships, all that good stuff.
True.
Speaking of dating and relationships, can somebody define the difference between talking and dating?
Preach.
Woo, go ahead, Andy.
Say dating and talking.
Yeah.
Talking is like, I mean, we hang out one day, then I fly to Paris. I don't see you for like 3-4 months.
Oh.
Then I happen to see you. That you may hit me up, or you follow me on Instagram these days. Then I might hit you up. Then we talk. Then
talking is keeping in contact.
keep in contact.
It's literally talking.
It's literally talking. It's what it is. Literally talking.
Alright, what's dating?
And dating is like, I think you're on an ongoing, everyday process with that person. You get to know her. It's like it's ongoing. It's ongoing.
So you're building towards a
Yeah,
relationship.
build towards a relationship. Get to know her.
Building.
All right.
So talking, if you just in the neighborhood and you happen to be there.
Exactly. Talking is like, if I go to if I go out,
okay.
So
I need somebody to
You don't have to be consistent with talking.
You don't have to be consistent at all.
Okay, that's funny. Because I feel like it'll be different. Like, I consider it to be different.
Talking.
How you consider it?
How you do that? Thank you. How you
Yeah.
do that?
See, this is a difference. A little fact. Little fact.
Few facts. Let's be grammatically correct.
But no, because I feel like when I'm talking to somebody, it's before I decide if I want to date them, like relationship.
So dating for you is a relationship.
Yeah.
Right. That's how I feel. No, we're not building.
We're
We're in a relationship.
Dating is not a relationship. Dating, you still can talk to other people.
Oh, hell
Y'all want the truth, right?
I like the truth.
So wait,
Dating
is
plural.
going places?
Yeah,
Are we
dating
going
is plural.
Yeah.
Are we meeting each other's family and friends?
I had to.
Not at dating.
No.
So
Wait, not at talking.
No, but
No,
at
at
dating, we're not
dating,
meeting
they're not
friends and
meeting
family.
anybody.
We're not.
Why not? Yes,
in a
dating you can,
relationship.
because if you go to we hanging out, because dating is like you also
That's
hanging
like the
out.
trial and
Y'all
error
friends.
period
Y'all
for
supposed to be
y'all.
friends too. In that dating process, like
If we're
hanging out.
dating, my friends already know we're about to get married.
No,
But I'm saying that,
that's-
like,
no.
if you go to
Dating, you
yeah.
can date 3-4 different people. Because you're trying to see which one Which one is going to go to the relationship stage?
Exactly. Relationship is a whole
Dating
other
is the
ball game.
trial.
Relationship is a whole other ball game.
Wow. I think dating is a relationship.
This is
Yeah, break down. Should I take
this
notes?
is some good stuff. You need to take notes.
I mean, dating this one, she can't cook or whatever. Okay,
She out.
she gone. Whatever. Okay, she out.
Not gonna be able to do
Date
it.
this one, she dressed funny. She out.
We gonna do a process of elimination.
Exactly.
Weed them out.
And then after the
So
date,
talking is inconsistent communication and dating is consistent communication.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
All right. So who has used internet dating?
Oh, I love that shit.
Love it.
Oh, we get down to the nitty gritty. It's a
what?
good tool.
I still use it.
I mean, from a marketing aspect, it makes up for like 70-60% of marriages these days.
Now.
That's the young CEO
That's now.
talking.
You know what I mean?
Young
So just based on data,
Statistics.
just based on data alone.
That's
So if you're
now.
not online dating, then you're pretty much missing out because
That's where everybody at.
that's where everybody at.
Have you had
That's who are
this
serious.
Now think about the person who's on there 12 years ago. That was me in the streets online. on the internet.
Black Planet.
Okay.
But I love internet dating. It's fun. I'm just a shy person at heart, so for me.
So
it
starting
works.
on the internet, hey.
It's
Yes.
easier.
You
It's
are
easier for me.
So I hated the
But
online
remember-
thing. I was like, I had to go meet you in face to face and shoot my shot.
But
Online make it easy though.
Shoot your shot.
Online
Yeah.
for me is like you just kill so much time. It's faster and like all right, you can weed it out quicker. Like
Exactly.
next.
So how do you think it differs for you from meeting somebody in person and just being able to date online? Do you feel like you have more confidence?
Yeah, because a lot of the stuff is already out in the open. So when
Like
you're
what?
meeting,
Pictures?
it's almost like meeting a friend when you meet the person in person.
Because by that time,
Okay.
It's an easier
That makes
transition
sense.
into
Yeah.
meeting up with them.
I agree with that.
So that's all it is.
So are you talking to people that you find on the internet?
Yeah, all the time. But not now.
Like no,
Like
talking,
talking,
dating. Are you
Oh, yeah.
talking?
All my relationships came from the internet.
Oh,
Every last one of them came from the internet. Like y'all, I know Annie knows that. I know you know that.
yeah.
All of them came from the internet.
He's the king. I call him the
relationships
king.
came from the internet.
King of the internet.
That's why I knew. the
Okay,
internet was for
So
me.
how did you transition from internet talking to dating? Then how do you know that you're in an actual relationship?
Yes.
Oh, like when you start getting people mad at you and cussing you out, it's like I think I missed something. That's all
Oh,
I'm saying.
that's
So
how you
there's
know
no
you're in a
there's no
relationship?
It's
conversation.
like when you're in a relationship, it's like, why is she mad at me? Like, oh, am I in this?
So you just kind of slip. Oh,
Yeah,
I
you
slip.
really
That's
slide
you kinda
in it.
like,
Oh,
that's what I'm
okay.
saying.
Slide into the relationship.
You realize the territory you're
that's
in.
what happens to
That
y'all.
is the truth. A lot of guys
So when
slip into
someone
it.
gets mad at you,
Me
That's
and
how you
Dina
know
were
that
talking
you're
about
Not
this
in a
the other
relationship,
day.
that's how I know it's deeper than it probably needs to be. If it's deep.
So how do you define it?
I define it like, I just say, listen, like, for me, honestly, it's just finding out how that person feels about you, how you feel about them. So it's like, you have to make a decision right there on the spot. Like, am I going to move forward with this person? Is he going to be pissed off at me for something I just did? Or, like, you define it as you go along, for me. That's the internet, though. That's internet.
We
dating.
literally talked about this the other day.
We
Where I
did.
read a post where this girl was basically saying, I knew it was serious when I would do things and I would just say, I don't want to hear his mouth.
Yeah. It's like, it's like,
What?
okay. I feel
But
this
that's
type of way.
no.
that's not a relationship.
It's not a relationship. I'm saying that's how you
Oh,
know
it's
you're
deeper.
You're deeper. Like
Deeper than just
You're not
Oh.
casually dating.
Yeah.
at that
Oh,
point.
okay.
Exactly.
Oh, that's different.
I guess that makes sense.
I don't think I've ever dated anyone off the internet. Like I've never had like a relationship off the internet. So for me, it's different.
So what do you use it for?
Meeting new people. Like I said, kill
Time.
all that stuff, like dating and all that.
Hook up sex.
Pretty much hook up. Like, that's what I use it
Call it
for.
what it is.
Wait,
Tell
what's
the
up?
truth.
Like pretty much
That's what people
just to
say.
get
POS
Just get a hundred.
is.
just to get laid. I use it to get laid.
Bang, bang,
That's how I met
Yeah.
that dude.
Now, view up is more
Became my
sensual.
stalker.
People on Plenty of Fish are more.
Like
it's like half.
if I go up to you like in person, that's because I think like all right, there might be something there. That's like a genuine thing. If it's online for me, like you're probably like gonna get cycled out quickly.
Right.
That's how I do it personally.
That's how it is.
Oh. That's
So
different.
speaking of that, hookup sex.
Yeah.
Once you get in a relationship with somebody, how long are you willing to wait to actually do it?
I mean, it's 2018. I mean, it's
I
2019.
give 48
No, no.
hours. I give it 48
How long are
hours.
you willing to wait?
Wait.
48
There's such thing as
hours.
waiting.
48 hours.
There's such thing as waiting. This is
I'm being
2019.
serious.
Oh, so everybody's impatient.
It's like Like these days.
48.
Yeah, exactly. You wait for time to go by.
Like, if you get a message at 11 at night, like, oh, let's go grab some coffee. No, fuck that. Like, you know I'm coming over.
Okay, no, that makes sense. I'm with the timing.
You know, but y'all actually dating, talking about getting into a relationship.
Nowadays, it's like
I don't even talk about that. I make it known, like, I'm not looking for anything. So
well, that's if you make it known. But I'm saying
I'm
if
pretty
you
straightforward.
start dating somebody and you think you really like them from on the internet or wherever you met them.
You also understand that people's attention spans are even like thinner.
People or men?
Because like nowadays with Instagram, there's a million pictures. Your attention span. You could be talking to somebody, you see somebody on Instagram, like, oh damn, she hit up my DM the other day. Your attention span just could go from one place to another just like that. So you don't got time to be just really out here trying to play that game as a woman. If you do
what
that,
catches your attention?
I'm just saying, it's not about catching attention. It's about
thirst traps.
If you dating, you have options because you have a lot. And even with women, right? You probably have like a lot of guys DMing you and trying to talk to you. So those are options. You could be dating somebody and talking to somebody. Then somebody hit you up in one morning to DM. Right. You know what? Let me see what you might pursue that date. They still you like it. They still that whole your attention just could go from shift from one area to another, just like that.
So you're saying that like girls don't make you wait nowadays?
Nah, they don't make you wait. They shouldn't.
No.
Why would you?
It's hard in the streets.
Like if
You said
back then,
it's hard in the street.
I wouldn't know.
Wait, she might. What?
He said, "Look, I didn't know."
Wait. She ended up losing her time.
Honestly,
Wait.
it's just too much competition.
It's a lot.
Like if a girl's
sense.
talking to you,
Look,
give you the time of day
ways.
because she's generally attracted to you. Like it's a thing. Like if a girl's putting her time towards you, it's because she's physically attracted to you as well. So it's like she's not gonna not want to sleep with you.
Ooh, David
But what if she wants to hold out for 96 hours?
Yeah, David, 96 hours.
Hey, coming fast.
Just doing that 49
Just know
Do you
somebody else.
consider?
So the first 48 is what y'all play.
The first 48,
I
but
do.
do you consider her a hoe?
No, I don't.
Oh, 2019.
Okay.
You gotta be open-minded in 2019.
So define a hoe.
Somebody sleeps with multiple friends.
The same night.
Same group of people. If you in the
What if she
same,
just can't get out?
if you in the same group of people, no, this is 2019. This
My
is
definition of a hoe is like, what you
This is like if you're sleeping with people within the same camp.
So
That's
Same
different.
circle. Yeah.
That's
Like
the same
same
circle.
circle.
Your brother, your
So
So
yeah.
if
That's
everybody
close.
can have the same name in your pool of women, then
Yeah.
she's a hoe. So if y'all can
What
talk
I'm
about the same person in the same kind of way, she's a hoe.
And how many friends? If it's a
Exactly.
crew
What
of
if
30
it's
people,
three
like
friends?
That's this
Exactly.
year.
My
That's this
definition of a hoe is someone that denies it. That's my definition of a hoe.
Oh, somebody who's
If someone's
scared.
straightforward with me about it, then I don't call you a hoe.
Yeah.
I do not call you a hoe. Like you're straightforward. Like Ashley Brown.
Then you're just sexually
whatever. You're
free.
just pretty
yeah,
much.
sexually
Yeah,
free.
350 million people in
But if you
America.
deny it, then
Possible.
you
Okay,
a
but
hoe.
it's diseases.
Exactly.
It's that too. That's what I'm saying. You gotta move outside the camp. If you sleep with a woman,
That is true. The older I get, I do
Yeah.
hear more of those scenarios. Like friends,
Go
I
outside
ended
the
up
camp.
messing with his best friend.
Yeah,
Like,
I hear that a lot in the South
outside the
though.
camp.
The South is like crazy like that.
Yeah, it is
that's
different
move
though.
outside the
I
camp.
would say the older I get, the more people don't like to branch out, so they try to keep it with people they know.
Yeah,
Most
yeah.
people don't date
That's
new people.
that's
They
some simple-minded
always date
people
somebody
though.
that's been around.
Yeah,
So it's
simple-minded
always
people.
like, oh yeah,
The
well
world
I
is
met
big.
him when I was over here with my dude that time.
Yeah, go outside the camp.
I like your scenarios.
So can you turn a hoe into a housewife?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep, look, you
They got confidence, yeah.
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 You can't hold
But
someone
hold on,
Wait,
One of
accountable
the
for
wait.
their past.
According to
Oh.
y'all definition,
She's gonna have to turn into a housewife
Alright, definition. Alright.
because you can marry a hoe and she still be a hoe.
That's if she's still sleeping around, still partying,
Yeah,
still
she
doing her
just
thing.
married
Yeah, she just want to be.
Yeah, she's out there.
okay,
Yeah.
I'm saying the
Yeah.
definition of a hoe that you all gave, this keeping it in the friends. So somebody that y'all all got stories about, she can come back and be like, well, I really like this girl.
Yeah, she can shut it down. She's still a woman at the end of the day. At the end of the day, she's still a woman. Even if the worst of the worst is still women. So they can still.
If I know
Change.
somebody slept with several of my friends, I'm not bringing them home.
You don't have to understand, but you can still you can change them.
That's different though.
you
Yeah,
can-
that's different though.
It has to be
Yeah.
the past real
Yeah,
quick.
that's you can't hold
Really?
someone.
That's what Drake said. Her whole list was deleted.
It was deleted, but you would take someone that you consider a hoe, somebody that slept with your group
Your
of friends, and she's like, you know what?
I'm changed.
I went away. I found Jesus, and I want to come back.
And you were my favorite.
And I don't want to be a hoe because you was my favorite.
Absolutely.
But absolutely. But all right. So
she can go change, come back.
Come back.
Absolutely. Doesn't mean I'm gonna do it. I'm just saying I'm not going to disqualify her just because she was once that.
Disqualify.
That's my thing. I don't know. I can't speak for these judges.
But these days, how many girls that's you gonna find that's gonna sleep with a whole bunch of guys in the group? It's
A
like,
lot.
A lot.
I mean, I'd be like,
We fortunate,
I'm fortunate. I'm like, girl, come a dime a dozen. I don't gotta sleep with my.
That's what I'm saying.
But
You
that's
have
how
to.
people think. But
With my
people
friends,
are
I don't
out
have to
there-
sleep with my friends, girl, at all.
All right, let's say this. Can I ask a question? Let's say this. Let's just say like, just perfect. I think it's a good scenario. Let's say you meet a woman and it's like say a month or two goes by. You've been talking consistently, and you actually want to put her into the dating status. Like you want to graduate from dating, almost go into relationship status, right? Let's just say you find out right then and there. She's been with a couple
She been flying out about it. NBA player.
She's not a
I'm talking about dating in your
person.
circle. I'm talking about someone dating in your circle. That's when that's when the decision gets really hard because your emotions are tied up.
True.
And then it's like, do I really want to continue with this person? If you're talking about from the jump,
like,
we
you're
probably
a
would cut her
liar.
from the
Well,
jump.
maybe she ain't remember who she been with.
Until you see their face. Oh.
So I just want to have a conversation.
I feel like girls don't forget. The only time they don't remember is if they're blacked out drunk. Girls remember.
There's no such thing as blacked out drunk.
Yes,
Yes, there is.
Oh yeah, no, there is.
Yes, there is.
100%.
I said
No,
I witnessed this week.
We've been in.
Witness.
Wake up next morning, I don't remember what happened.
I
People
have-
can't-
That's why they said
That
Hennessy is not good for
Oh,
black
that
people.
happened with us.
Okay, don't put me out there. You know what I'm saying? My personal
He said that
business.
happened with us.
I mean, we're telling the truth. It happened with
No,
me
I've been
and
blackout
Adrian
drunk.
Monique.
I know that there's such a
was
thing.
there?
Yeah,
I wasn't
remember?
blackout when you was blackout.
Yeah,
No.
because of
I don't black out. I go to sleep.
You were drunk. We tucked you in.
That's what I'm saying. I blacked out.
Oh, you can't have me.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you gotta define we.
Oh, it's we. We're in this together. All right. So, open relationships.
I'm actually with that.
What about
We
it?
love them.
Yes or no?
Have you been in one?
We like them.
I've never been.
What
in
is
one.
the point? That's
What's the point?
dating on another
Because it's
level.
still keeping someone attached. It's still keeping
what
someone
it
close
is.
by that you don't know about. That you're trying to figure it out still. I still want you right there, but I still got to figure out if I really want this. I got to.
So, okay, so a female can go out and mess with another dude, or is she only allowed to mess with other females?
I mean,
You gotta make the rules in the beginning. If you have an open relationship, no, honestly,
It gotta go for both parties. It's gotta be fair for
Yeah.
if
everybody.
you're having an open relationship,
mean,
y'all gotta set the parameters.
It gotta be fairness.
Like, you know, because it starts to be some level of trust. So you can have an open relationship where you're saying, okay, we're going to be open, but if you're going to mess with somebody, let me know ahead of time. I don't want to hear about it afterwards. So if
Okay,
you mess with
I
this
like
person,
that.
I want to know about it ahead of time, was a man or a woman, you know, and y'all have that trusting. So you can know, okay, this person's going to be with this, you know.
Right.
And I know, I'm in the loop. It's not like, 2-3 weeks, say, oh, I slept with your wife or I slept with your husband.
Is that considered cheating if they tell you, if you have an open relationship and they tell you
Afterwards?
afterwards?
Well, I mean, if you set the boundaries where I have to know before and you don't tell me, then yeah, it's considered dishonesty.
I guess it depends on your set of rules, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everybody
People
sets
don't
their
realize
own.
you
everybody
have
set
to
their own
literally
rules, yeah,
talk
yeah.
about
You know, everybody sets their own
everything
set of
in your
rules.
relationship. Like you have to come up with rules. Sometimes I feel like the conversations will sound ridiculous, but you have to talk about everything. It's the weirdest thing in the world. Like you'll find
Yeah,
yourself
sure.
coming
Yeah,
up
'cause,
with some weird stuff.
Especially when
Like,
you're older too,
you
though.
can do this, no but do this. Y'all can do that, and let's finish.
Well,
the
you might have a
thing.
rule where it's, you can go
That's
mess with
weird.
as many women as you want, but if it's dudes, I gotta know. You can have that as a rule. You know, because
Oh.
you know,
That makes
or you guys
sense.
mess with women, you gotta bring them home, and I can,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
take the look. You
Or
know,
I have other ways is,
Yeah.
hey, whatever you do, don't bring it home. I don't want to know
or
about
that,
it.
or that.
Don't
Yeah.
take
You
none,
can do
don't
it, but it
leave
can't
none.
be-
Yeah.
You don't
ask
take
no
none
questions.
from where you came
You know.
from. Don't leave none with nobody.
It's all a matter of how
back
whatever
to
you
the
guys
house.
communicate. As long as
Whatever.
you
That's
guys-
all it
Okay.
is. That is very true though.
That's good.
Yeah, that's all it is.
I mean, look.
Because I feel like 2019.
Him and his year.
That's-
It's
yeah,
only
it's
been
been
2019.
It makes a lot of difference. People still live in the past.
2018?
77% divorces are in this generation. Like, I look
biology.
at. I'm 32, right? I look at my generation before me, right?
32.
It's for old now.
Yeah, you're right.
So, like 32, I'm looking at the generation before us. We look, okay, you look at the divorce rate, 7%. They must have did something because the school started to teach us how to go to school, get a job, get married, have kids, and that's your life. For the new generation, like, you know, E and I, the new millenniums, we call it, the new generation of tech entrepreneur, we see stuff in the bigger field of things. Like, you know, if you're looking at, because nowadays it's hard to be like really committed to one person. It's hard.
How hard is it?
That's a hard, yo.
Do you think you can find everything you're looking for in just one
You can't.
partner?
Yeah, I do, girl. I love you, girl.
Yeah.
It sounds like somebody listening.
Alright, so with that
You gotta take the good in the bad.
I love you,
You gotta take the good with the bad.
with that comment, everybody
You know who you are.
on their shots.
You know you are.
And shots. Everybody hurry up on their shots.
You know who you are.
It's getting serious. It's getting serious. Everybody needs some
We
relaxing.
started live.
We need some relaxing. Some truth serum. Truth serum all around.
We're gonna revisit this question because
Can you grab
I think the truth
Vodka.
part went out the
Shot.
window.
Okay. That's serious.
We hear some fabrications going on.
You're gonna hear some bottles. I just want to give a shout out to my parents for sponsoring this moonshine.
We call it
Oh, yeah?
Turkey.
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 We
Hey.
drink turkey.
This is actually real moonshine.
And
We made it in the
patented
bathtub.
Yeah,
We
there's,
made it
no, there's no flavor to it. It's just straight real moonshine.
and we didn't
Clean
buy
your
this at
body.
the store.
Nope,
And we
it's in the
patent it.
tub.
We patent it.
So,
You gotta chase it with a little chunk
Where's
of
your shot
pineapple.
glass?
Yeah.
Right there.
Oh,
I
yeah,
hooked
some,
him up.
okay. 2 shots in the truth.
Fourth shot.
Where's Ian? He
Yeah,
hiding.
ain't trying to hide.
And
look,
Ian, get your shot. Oh, his shot glass is empty.
you gotta
Oh.
you
call
gonna
them fabric
you
salt.
gonna do
Yeah,
Kentucky?
facts.
Oh, you know.
No.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
No,
That champagne?
he's been doing vodka.
No, it's right here.
Yeah, I'm doing vodka. I can't
Go
do
get the
it.
Tito's.
I'm taking mine.
Don't say names. Don't say names. We ain't got no money from them yet.
Right.
Go get
Call Tito.
Pablo. Go get the Pablo.
What kind of name is Tito? Where does that come
Pablo.
from? Oh, sorry.
That's
Michael Jackson name?
the name of the field.
Was that a brother?
Yeah, Tito Jackson.
Tito was.
Your shot at, man.
Chubby
You
one.
can't
Oh,
drink
yeah,
it.
you can't drink.
All right,
I don't
truth
lie,
serum.
so I
Hey,
don't lie.
Shot glasses
Cheers,
up.
cheers.
4 shots in the truth.
Cheers.
4 shots in the truth.
Yes, yes,
Cheers.
sir.
Here we go. Ooh, yuck.
So grass David.
All right, so I'm gonna go back to that question. Do you think you can find everything you're looking for in one partner?
No.
No.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Truth serum works fast.
You got to take what's important, what's most important to you, I guess.
So what is it, like a top 5? And you
Yeah,
can
what's
take
more-
only-
yeah, yeah,
If, if they got the top 2, you like,
I'm good with it.
oh, okay.
I mean,
Let me tell you, when you love somebody, you're going to have a lot of patience. You're gonna
Okay.
have a hell of a lot of patience.
So
'cause you're not
unconditional
gonna
love
find
comes with
everything.
patience.
that's
You're
just
going to find
unconditional
the
love.
main things you need, and then you're going to be real patient with some of the other things. Because same thing, you ain't going to have everything they need, and they got to be patient with you. So you
I like
figure
that.
it's, you know,
That's marriage talking right
That's
there.
theirs.
Hey,
That's the real
I'm not
OG.
using this.
I keep
I'm
talking.
shooting.
Niggas look good.
So what are some of the things that you're willing to give up? So, for
Not
example,
in.
if you can't find everything you're looking for in one person, right?
Think about
in
your
one
top
partner.
5.
So you have a top 5. What are certain things that you're willing to give up to make that relationship work? For example,
Nothing.
for example, I may not need romance. Like I thought that I needed
Yeah, I
to
need
be
that.
kissed and loved and hugged, but I'm like, that shit's
I need you to
annoying.
paint these.
You know, I don't
bills.
need the attention. Like,
As
I don't
much.
need the attention as much.
You don't need
Yeah,
See, I think
attention.
you needed that before.
When I was younger, yeah, but I don't need the attention.
I second that emotion.
Say
I
that.
second that emotion.
Attention.
Attention as in like
Right, affection.
every college.
You know what?
Okay, let me say it from a young girl's perspective.
Late 20s.
So, like the texting all day.
Yes.
Oh,
Yo, he said keep that shit.
So y'all don't need that.
Give me a phone call if you want to talk to me in 5 minutes. Bam, that's
My
it.
girl, I probably talk to her probably twice the whole day. She at work.
Well,
I'm cool with that.
David, tell him, David.
I can't talk to someone every day for every minute of every
If
day.
I feel like I miss a day with somebody, we don't talk.
You said what?
If I don't talk to somebody for a day, we don't talk. It's over.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we talked about this.
I'm not
We talked about
saying
this.
we don't have to
can't-
have a full-fledged convo. Hey, how not your thing.
But I feel like,
what's up? How you doing? You good? Okay, good night.
But
I don't be like that.
I don't know. Depends what age you are. I feel like 30, but then in 30s, I feel like we're looking for somebody who can meet your life, like compatible with your life. Meaning that, I mean, it doesn't really matter, you know, because you at a point in your life, you already built your life already. Is you gotta take that person that's compatible with your life.
Remember the key word here is relationship.
Because remember, if you 20, y'all don't really know what y'all haven't built anything yet for yourselves. So it's like a lot of times, you know, if you already like for example, like me, I'm an entrepreneur. I already built a lot of businesses and stuff like that. So if a girl's meeting me right now, it's like she meet me where I'm at, and she has to be compatible with that life of traveling and whatever it comes with it. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day,
you know what I mean?
It's just, it is what it is. Cause I can't undo what I already done.
Yeah, y'all talking about relationships.
Y'all
use the word relationship.
This is right because we had a question about in relationships. Yeah. Do you want your partner to be compatible?
Compatible is important. Most important.
I mean, complementary. What do we say?
Do they have to match you or complement?
No, not matching. Matching is hard.
Compliment. Explain the difference.
Matching is like if I make $1 million, she gotta make $1 million. That's not ideal.
You ain't gotta do all that.
You don't gotta do all that. Or you complimenting my life. If I'm traveling and you know you have my luggage ready, you know what I'm saying? I come back home. I'm packing my luggage.
Trying to sign everything.
Yeah, right.
3.4 ounces extra something. No check.
She packing carry-on.
I mean, she's not harassing me. She's not questioning me.
She packed condoms in the bag. Oh,
exactly. She packed condoms in the bag, yo.
She a keeper.
That's the ring thing on her.
Yeah, no doubt.
Oh no, that's right.
But I mean, what I say is about your life though, right? Cause when you meet somebody at a certain age, I mean, you have to take that person because you can't undo what you already done. If you met somebody at 21, it'd be different. So it depends what age you are and what you got going on with your life too. You know what I mean? If you ain't just doing anything, y'all both ain't doing shit. Y'all could chill on the phone all day, talk all day. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. That's like you say relationship. That's for
kids stuff.
The next step is marriage. So it's like you gotta find someone that compliments you for real. Like
because we 30, we can't do that little dating, boyfriend, girlfriend, just for looks. You know what I mean? Like you look cute. You say I don't care. Nobody gives a damn about that. Because at the end of the day, can you make? I could meet the prettiest women, but they the most miserable person in my life.
Value do you have to
my life?
Yeah,
they have no value at all to my life. So you know, you're like, okay, I'd rather just keep you on the side chicks column, talking column. Or you can put them in the friend zone column.
Yeah, you know,
like the things that men don't think about, or the one partner doesn't think about. We want partner B to think about. So partner A is not worried about this thing, but it needs to be worried about and attended to. Partner B should be the person to fill in those gaps.
That's complimentary.
So how do you know this is the person that you're willing to go through your ups and downs with?
Like when you meet the person online, in person, whatever.
After the dating phase.
After the dating.
Yeah.
After the sex phase, after all that.
Yeah, sex has happened, dating's happened, talking's happened.
That's all testing.
So there's no definitive thing like, oh, I know.
Until you go through something. Until you go through something.
So you have to go through something with somebody.
You can't.
Something major.
You have to go through
major or minor.
Because at some point you go through something like it ain't worth it, and you move on. When you go through something, you realize, I still want this person with me. Then you realize, okay.
Because your tolerance.
Right.
Tolerance.
Can somebody elaborate?
Example.
What's something?
Okay, let's say for example, let's just say like this weekend we buried a couple people in whoop-de-whoop and, you know.
Rest in peace.
People passed away. Cousin Sal, rest in peace. Let's just say if I'm attending to the funeral arrangements for the whole week or 2 weeks, and there's things I can't simply get to, like literally like eating for myself, cooking and preparing food for myself, and someone steps up to do it, that's something like, oh shit, this person filled a void. This person filled a void. Like,
they stepped up where you couldn't.
People in
they were thinking ahead for you.
People in our own family filled voids for each other. Like, you know, talk about even I met our cousin Bree making all these meals for Uncle Elwood and getting her and them situated because NTD was planning a funeral for her mom's. It's like people filling voids for each other. That's what they're not in a relationship. I wouldn't say that, but I'm saying, but
it makes sense.
The complimentary thing.
Yeah,
exactly. So it's filling the void.
kind of like when you realize something's not being done, and you're like, oh, this person was doing this for me.
Like now, someone talking to someone, you're like, oh, you people pass. Oh, well, you alright, nigga. Like, let me know. That's the person that matches you. The person that you matched, not complimented you, matched you. Like, oh, okay, well, do this and do that. You gonna be fine.
Yeah,
that's that. But if a person takes action, that's the complimentary.
Not necessarily something that you need, but they do because of
they do it. Yeah, and they don't ask. They just like, yo, I got you. That's complimentary to me.
That's one of the reasons why I say opposites attract, because you can be like the the homebody person and the other person the outgoing. They kind of bring you out of your shell, and then you kind of mess off each other.
That is true.
That is true.
Opposites do attract.
Honestly, that's the complimentary thing. That's
I love that.
Really
I love that.
So
speaking of somebody packing your bags, do you guys believe in roles?
Yes,
Gender
absolutely.
roles. Gender roles.
No.
Yes.
No.
Define what
Go ahead, David.
I do.
What you mean?
Speak on it.
In a sense, but
When I think of roles, I think of like old traditions.
Oh, and I don't believe in that.
Like,
But you still have to have the traditional ways in order to keep a man, right? You still gotta cook, clean.
So that's the role. That's a role. That's a
That's not a. I mean, that's like how to keep a man. That's not even a role.
So what you?
I just lessons. That's just as a woman.
You do the same thing.
It's like pay my bills.
So you cook for her.
I pay the bills.
Both y'all paying bills.
So he believes in the traditional role.
So he's a traditional.
That's
man.
traditional.
You don't like
saying
the sound of it to sound.
I'm not saying traditional, but it's like I'm not saying like.
That is traditional.
But that is a tradition. I mean, like
you pay bills. She takes care of the
I dated
house.
women. I yet to see a woman who makes money that knows how to cook, clean, keeps a man. I'm yet to see it. Until you prove me that, I'm yet to see it.
You talking about right there?
Everybody looked at me now.
I don't know. I didn't go with I cook.
He was like, ooh.
I'm still trying to figure out who's gonna raise my kids. And,
I'm raising them when I'm here.
well, you
Auntie Didi's gonna raise them full time.
That's what Thomas said.
Shout out to Auntie Didi. Come get these kids.
Right.
Right. Who
Okay,
gonna raise
so-
these kids? Come get these.
Right, come get the kids.
Okay, so
Wow,
traditional
who's
role.
Blondie?
You are more of a traditional role man. Speak, because you said no for gender role.
Yeah, no, I'm not with the, like
Becky with the
traditional.
So you think what? She could pay some bills. You could pay some
Yeah,
bills.
like
She could
50,
cook.
50,
You could cook.
50-50, yeah.
Like if you feel like coming home cooking, it shouldn't be like don't touch my kitchen.
Yeah, like if I want to cook or do something nice, I'm gonna do it. Like, 'cause that's just me.
I don't know how to
nice
cook.
and
So you
gender
have
roles are two different
But
things.
that's, you can say, okay, I don't know how to cook. So my wife, she knows how to cook.
Exactly.
She cooks whatever, but we're both working. All right, on my day, I'll order out because I know I don't know how to cook. But
Yeah.
I got a day, one day during the week. it's
So
on
are
me.
you one of those people who expect to come home to a cooked meal, house clean?
Not all the time. Nah, because I have a maid that does that. Right? That I have a,
Shout out to whatever her name is. Molly Maid in the building.
well, I'm saying though, like,
Hallway.
she makes herself useful. Like you could say, kind of, like I said, divide. You should bring.
Who's making themselves useful?
Like,
The woman or the maid?
Davina needs a shot.
My woman, right? She makes herself useful at the house.
You said your woman
cook.
is making herself useful?
I'm not useful, but it's like she makes herself like comfortable. And she
Is she a housewife or she working?
She works 40 hours.
So you both working.
We both working.
But she got to come home and clean the house.
It's like she come home and clean. She don't have to clean the house. She volunteers to clean the house on her own wills.
Okay.
No.
So that's the complimentary.
So
like,
she has to make herself useful after working 40 hours.
Is that like useful?
For him.
That might useful. I didn't say useful. I never said like.
I'm not judging.
It's not about that.
I
It's
just
not
want
about
to get
that.
an
It's like,
understanding.
no, we live in the same house. Like, I don't understand. It's like, it's 50-50. That's how I look at it.
so should she expect
She won't pay no bills. She don't pay no groceries, no nothing. Like, yo, like,
How
that's
do you
how
know that?
she does it. I'm paying everything.
So you want to pay that.
This is
Is this reality or are we talking hypothetical?
This is my household, right?
Household.
Remember?
No, but we were saying no.
Remember, I'm 32, right? That means that if I move a woman in, I don't need no woman to go half on me or nothing. I already know how I already gonna pay my bills.
Okay,
I don't need you.
I hear that. I hear that.
I'm helping you because at the end of the day, you saving you saving your.
I guess it's your wording.
We have a partnership, right? You're saving her. She's not paying anything. She's saving her money. She's saving her money.
You move in with me.
Huh?
All right,
What if she says, okay, you move in with me?
But when I want to do that, I have a good buckhead.
She's saying that. What if you?
Because you're saying I asked her to move in me, I'm saving her. Okay, but what if she got her own too? You move in with her.
Well, she had a
now
house.
Who's saving who?
Instead of an apartment or a condo.
I got a 3-bedroom house I own. I'm just saying hypothetically, and I say okay.
Then in that case, that situation, it doesn't work, right? Because
he believes in roles.
Because reason being is like if we live in both places, I mean.
So you can't have somebody who's equal to you.
It's not about equal. It's about it's not about that. It's that they lack. They lack. They lack. I was like, girls who are equal, either you work for 40, then you lack. Because remember, I'm a boss, so I don't need no. So at the end of the day, I'm tired. I'm tired. I need somebody like I don't need a girl who working 40, 50, 60 hours a week.
You're 24/7 working pretty much, and hers is limited, so you can have time for.
But what if she's also a boss? You would never.
He can't get.
I would not date a girl with a boss.
He can't date another boss.
I would not. If a girl told me she works 60 hours, 70 hours, I would not mess with her.
Yep.
I like it.
I wouldn't waste no time. But she will want me though because she thinks that I'm her match. I'm like.
She would chase you.
She would chase me. I had that happen because you think that you know how like society power couple.
Yeah,
it doesn't exist. It's just such thing. It's just such thing.
Wasn't what you shooting in the gym?
Yeah, it's just such thing. I'm not looking for no woman. First of all, I'm not looking for the woman who makes 100 G's a year.
I'm in there at 5. I'm in there at 5 shooting.
Yeah.
Shout out to the sound man. The sound man is enjoying the conversation.
Yeah, I wouldn't date a girl who's working 60, 70 hours a week. I wouldn't do that.
I respect that he knows the kind of woman he has to go for. I respect it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Even if I don't agree with it.
My girl right now,
but don't think you don't believe in no roles.
My girl works.
You believe in the roles.
That's a role, though.
That's a role.
That's traditional.
That's a traditional role.
It's not about roles, but it's like what values.
You like traditional girls with jobs.
You have traditional values. You can say that.
I say I have traditional values. She has to have a job. Yes, she has to have a job.
That's a fact. You like traditional girls
with jobs. You can't ask me for money, yo. I'm picking you on that.
She has to have a job.
You have to have a job, though.
Yeah.
I will pick your bills. I will pick your cell phone.
It could be part-time to full-time, 40 hours, but she got to be a traditional girl with a job.
Nah, she pay home stuff.
Woo! This nigga hard. Hold up.
How's that? All right, first of all, how is it hard?
I can't hop on your phone plan?
Why should I? She said, all right, listen, my girl, right? She was paying $1,500 a month living costs. She moved in with me.
Drop that. No cost.
That means that she saved all her salary, all net profit. What would I need to pay for anything for her? She has the average American don't have $10K in a bank account. So you mean to me she has 20?
I like it.
So what? I
don't agree with all of your views, but I respect them
because you know his rationale. I see.
Yeah, I'm not going to be paying for. I'm trying to stay rich. Like,
yeah.
Okay, that's one birthday a month ain't gonna.
So you're going to be one of those. Oh, when my kids come along, I got to do that.
Exactly. Do this, do that.
Everything, but you got to have something. A job.
You have to have a job.
They have to be traditional women with jobs.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay. I just don't want you asking for me.
So would you date a woman with children?
No.
Ian,
I tried
it.
No.
I would date a woman with children.
I'm open-minded, so it depends how old
the older different. Not everybody geniuses. Okay.
Yeah, I would.
Depends how older. Depends the older you get. Your mindset change on that.
I'm definitely down for doing that.
You're down for doing that.
So do you think what is it that you?
Not that. But
I wouldn't say that you're attracted to, but that you don't mind about it.
About dating a woman with children?
Yeah.
I already like what I see because like if I see a child, I'm like, yo, you doing the right thing already.
Oh, hair's done.
Yo, the data's already on the plate. Like you already did the work.
I see what can happen with mine.
I see what mine might be.
My thing is like I can't do it, yo. It's just that I don't know how the baby daddy is. I don't know how time like that's just it depends.
That's external.
For me, I'm not worried about that.
It's still.
It depends how that goes.
I'm not worried about external drama.
That shouldn't affect your relationship.
It depends. If they have a peaceful relationship, that's different.
Yeah, they can be like civil about it. Like that mess doesn't need to come my way. Like, just be civil. Like that's all it is. Because we don't gotta be friends.
You and the father.
Me and the father, we don't gotta be friends.
You just have to
be civil. There's a child.
So like
Future,
Russell Westbrook. What's his name? Not Westbrook. Russell Wilson.
Oh, Hustles with Russells.
Yeah. Russell Wilson. Because Future is a hater.
Yeah, like yeah.
That's just gonna affect the
Octavius.
What happened with that?
Octavius.
The name is non-Dave. Future's real name?
Nevadius.
Oh.
So what happened?
You know what? People with unique names are always very successful.
Who you get that study from?
Weird names.
Like
Adrian.
Not always.
It's Bill. You know, Bill's a real name. Bill.
Unfortunately,
I don't know any other Harold's.
Hey.
I know.
Harold's Chicken.
I know.
I don't
My
know
old
any
drug
Ian's
dealer.
either.
What?
I
Ian
knew-
Russ, Scott Ian.
I probably know 3.
They're doing
Ian,
MTV.
I don't believe in that though.
I knew one who looked
Like,
like
just think about
the dude
it.
from
What,
Beavis and
what's
Butthead.
T.I.'s real name?
Clifford.
Clifford. That's a real name. Is a dog named after him.
Exactly.
But that's my weird name. It's like, I mean,
Nah,
I don't think a name. I mean, a name is like.
Have you ever heard that with the second toe is longer than the first one?
No, nobody's ever heard that. Nobody's
What is that?
ever heard
The
that.
successful people have the second toe that's longer than the first toe.
Really?
I heard that was a liar.
Break my
I heard
foot.
that.
So there's a thing.
With the dog.
So real
That's
quick,
Greek
so
origin.
speaking of traditional roles and all that, if you got married and the wife didn't take your last name,
Oh, we fighting.
Oh, that's a thing. So
Are
no
you okay
hyphen.
with the hyphenation though? Could you
Nah,
hype
you
it?
gotta cancel your people out.
Oh hell
Y'all done.
no!
Train stop
please.
here. Last stop for your. Last stop for the
Okay,
I
night.
feel like that's a
speak on
conversation
this.
I would have had before that, anyways, right?
I'm gonna speak on this. No,
Because remember, I feel like girlfriend, boyfriend stuff. When
speak
you
on.
become adult, it's like dating. It really don't mean nothing.
you have that conversation.
Train
Like
for the
you're saying, if by being a girlfriend, boyfriend, you should know where that person stands and certain stuff. That person, somebody depends. It depends who wants to compromise.
Well, who's supposed to compromise?
I know.
Her.
Yeah,
You want to
every relationship, somebody wants.
He's gonna expect the last thing to be taken. You're traditional.
But
Yeah.
taken or hyphenated? Added?
You gotta take the thing. I don't care how you want it. It's like it doesn't matter.
That's them.
Okay,
you're
now
a
speak
not
to
really
the
picky on
married
that.
man.
That's it.
Yes,
I'm
man.
not picky on that.
I
My
look at
kids,
it like
hell
this.
yeah, but
The
women, I don't
OG
care.
I expect them to take the name. You expect them to take the name because I mean it's marriage is traditional. Okay, let's just put it out there.
Yeah.
It is.
But it's
Getting
had to
married
change
is a
though.
traditional thing, but at the same time, just for logistics, there's certain things I didn't want to have to go change all the paperwork. So certain things she used her maiden name for, just because it's easier, because her license is in her maiden name. So certain things I'm not going to demand. Oh, you have to go back and change all this because it's just
That is
it's too much work.
But for me,
I was gonna say, I feel like
But
it's
if you gonna
traditional.
say
it's more so.
no, I'm not taking your name, I would have an issue with that. Or if you say
For
I
me,
have to have
it's more
it,
so like
have
the
it, I have it,
introduction.
yeah.
It's like, would you be mad if she's still introducing herself as, yeah, I'm just married, but this is my name.
Yeah,
I don't think
I would have an issue with that.
people would do that. I mean,
I would have an issue with that.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to say, what's your last name?
All right, so for the record, my last name is still Thomas. It's
Oh,
not,
ham!
it's not great yet.
Yes.
There was, certain reasons why, but like you said,
Is it like paperwork stuff?
paperwork stuff, insurance was a big deal. It's us going back and forth and me not being able to get my passport back in time. So going
Like I said,
back and forth
logistics,
to
you know.
Ghana and Liberia, I don't have time to change it because it takes too long.
And
So
then-
I need a long period of time to where
Oh,
I can change
so
it.
they
Tell
don't.
me that.
But I think
because
that's a
I'm not,
difference.
okay, listen.
Really
Because you're not
quick.
saying I'm not going to do it.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
you're not
want
saying
to.
that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
But let me
it's
tell
not
you, at
beneficial, bro.
Chick-fil-A, when they
Yeah,
ask me
paperwork,
for my
bro.
name, I say Gray.
Yeah.
I don't know
I
that
have
shit.
never heard you
No
say
point.
Greg.
You better claim your man.
Nah, you made a good point though.
He's
Too
our
many
intern
too many
for
logistics in that
Yeah,
shit,
if
bro.
you got
I'm not
there's a
sure,
hassle
no.
attached to it, then I
No,
know
not
it.
sure.
I'm like,
No,
you keep
understand.
that.
And
Knowing me.
just for the record, when I change it, I am actually dropping my actual last name. I'm not going to hyphenate it.
Yeah, because I mean,
Okay, but if mine sound, you got to let it roll off.
My
Right,
fault.
Janina
Yeah, I
Gray. Ooh, yeah. Janina
What if got an
Thomas
ugly
Gray.
ass name though?
No.
It just doesn't work. It just doesn't work.
I don't know. I just feel like people need to be more open-minded to new things. Because I know how marriage is traditional, but it's proven 77% of the divorce.
crazy.
So that statistically
Why do you
alone,
think there's such a big...
that's a huge number.
But
Like,
why? Why do you think people are getting
because
divorced?
it's old.
It's
It has to reinvent. Like everything. New.
We're in a fast-paced environment.
We in a fast-paced environment now. We able to
Attention
the
span.
girl that we was never able to see. Now we can see her a million times.
I think
On
managers.
Facebook,
Back then, you had to wait till you had to hope to go walk into the streets.
No, for
Now
real.
we can see her next day.
Marriages should be like driver licenses. You renew it like every 10 years.
You gotta redo them. You gotta
Oh,
do
let's
it.
see if you want
Yeah,
It doesn't work. In the relationship I saw that was long lasting.
Yeah, you renew it. I think
open
that's
relationships.
Marriages now.
Those people
Honestly,
that does
I think that's how it should be, honestly.
like I don't know, like those,
polygamous.
all that those stuff lasts for longest for some reason.
Because those people are, I wouldn't say a lost hope, but they're like sad.
How you know they're sad when they're happy? You can't judge
they're
that.
They're happy after a while.
No, you can't say that.
Okay, so let me see this.
There's a whole world you don't know about.
Questions from the married people that I know, asking them now, would you get married again, or what kind of situation would you be? They all say, if my situation was like this, if this person was in this situation, or whatever like that, if the boundaries were clear, I wouldn't be mad about the things that I used to get upset about. So being in a situation like that probably wouldn't bother people now, but it's because of probably what they went through.
Yo,
I'm a statistic person. I'm a business guy, so when I go by data, I go based on data. Data say it doesn't work.
Well, I do have a question. Speaking about polygamy, do you guys believe in the Akbar way of life?
Y'all know Akbar.
What's that?
Akbar.
What's that?
Do you guys believe in
I don't know what
polygamy?
that is.
Wives?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What's that?
Are you serious? What is the point?
What's that?
Oh, 12
Sister
what?
wives.
Is it? I thought it was for children.
If it's like that, if you want to build a village, yeah. If you want to do certain things, yeah. Like having multiple
Polygamy.
But like polygamy,
Multiple
like,
wives.
Oh, that's too much headaches. Why would you want to do that?
In the same house.
Headache.
Yes.
I don't. No.
Why would you want to do that?
Too much work.
I'll be down.
Yeah.
I'll be down. Hell yeah.
I believe I can manage it. I want to manage it is the question.
You believe you can manage? What is there to manage?
You managing multiple personalities.
But
different
everybody,
families.
it seems like what R. Kelly was doing to the people, keeping them in bedrooms.
But that wasn't wise.
No,
that wasn't wise. That was just slaves.
That's
Robert Kelly. That was the slaves.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, if you have wives, you having, like
people relationships.
Just like we said before, it's hard to find everything you want in one woman.
Right.
So you might have certain qualities, motherly qualities, certain qualities in one woman. Then the other one, you have certain other fun qualities that you want.
Right.
And so,
Well, what I'm saying is how, I guess you do have, like, picking one partner can be a really hard decision to make. But when it comes to qualities, like, are really, like, having fun and being able to go out and do as I please really that important to y'all?
Freedom is important.
You need
As
to
a man,
find
for
somebody
me,
else.
freedom is very important to me.
Communication, trust, and all the other stuff is cool, but it's like, man, she boring. I need a fun hoe. Like,
yeah, be like that, man.
That's fine. I just think that when you have a polygamous relationship, it's about finding your puzzle. It's about fitting all the pieces to your puzzle. So if I bring someone on board, if you bring someone in,
so they have to be complimentary to them as well.
Yeah, and they have to be complimentary. Remember this. Here's the best thing about this. It's like running a business. It's like if you bring this person in, they might actually help everyone around you, including the other women too,
I agree.
and their families.
Because I don't feel like cooking on Wednesdays and Thursdays. So
girl want to cook.
That makes it sound too good now. Don't give me ideas now.
I may have to reconsider it.
All right, I gotta consider that.
Exactly.
Let's pressure
And she
you.
can take the kids when you
raise the kids.
Who's gonna raise these kids?
Cheryl raising the kids.
On Monday and Tuesday, I got on Wednesday.
And Louise is
real talk, right? Like seriously though, serious question. I gotta ask a real question. I'm asking a real question. Let's say you're in a polygamous relationship. You have three wives, right? You have, let's say between the 3 wives you have 12 kids, right? Mm-hmm. And honestly, let's just say, because I've seen this before. Let's say they rate the kids ages, let's say 5 to 15. That's fair. Mm-hmm. Let's say one of these mothers. let's say one of these mothers is an educator. She's able to teach all these
everybody.
Kids. And she's teaching everyone coming through your camp. Like real talk. Like when I see stuff like that, I'm taking notes. I got notes. I'm like, hold up. If I pull this off, I will pull that off.
Akon got it. Akon got 8 wives.
Akon got that.
He got 8 wives.
But I'm saying
are they in the same house?
I don't know about it.
You gotta also to make it work. You gotta be rich. You gotta be wealthy to pull that off.
Listen, you're making your own village. You're making your own neighborhood.
Also, gotta have that type of. You gotta have resources to pull that off too. Because you gotta keep everybody happy. As women, you gotta keep everybody happy.
You gotta take care of everybody.
Yeah.
What was the show? It was a show called.
A bunch of shows on Netflix.
Sister Wives. Sister Wives.
I used to watch it.
Yeah, it was good.
It was drama though.
But that's how they think.
Oh my god,
drama. That's how they thinking though.
It's my night.
It's my night.
So going back a little bit to the whole permission thing.
Technical difficulties.
Shout out to the intern. You do.
She knew.
Should your spouse have to ask for permission to do certain things?
Yeah.
What you
What
mean?
things?
Yeah.
I mean, you
What
said
things?
certain things. What things? Like, yeah.
So like, I want to buy these shoes.
With her money, yes. She can buy whatever
Okay.
she wants.
But she doesn't have to ask for permission.
With her money, she don't have to do any action.
Yeah, with her money, no.
So
Okay.
you guys basically wouldn't budget the money.
Their money. Oh, you talking
Their
about
money.
Their money.
Yeah.
And that is not part of the relationship.
So it's my money, that's your money, and there's community
I was
money.
just about to
Yeah.
say. So what?
Your money,
what I
do whatever hell you want to do with it.
After savings. Like,
Yeah,
after,
yeah, that's what I'm
my
saying.
girl
Yeah,
would have a
community
thing.
money,
Her
that's
she
including
would save her
savings.
money. Like for saving.
So she saves her money.
She's supposed to save it, and like you put to have a certain like you make. Let's say you make 3 G's a month. Since you're not paying anything, why can't you save 15 in case of emergency, right?
At least half.
Right. I agree
First
with
thing
that.
Yeah, right.
She can
They
spend
better,
money
but
on
but
what
the
she
other
wants.
15, you can blow that whatever how you want. Remember,
Are you saying that, or if she comes home with $1,500 worth of shoes every month, you gonna be like, well, dang.
and she told me she saved the other 15.
Are you talking about 1,500 or you talking about 15,000?
1,500.
1,500.
Okay.
I'm talking about she
$3,000 a
make
month.
she makes
Okay.
3,000. Let's say you make 3,000 a month. You save half of it,
Yeah.
50%. So you don't pay no electricity bill.
Right.
You don't pay no living costs. So technically, by not paying a living cost, you're supposed to be saving that cost.
Whatever.
So now, if you at the end of the year, she don't save it, then you might have an issue. Like, yo, you're looking at like
I'm saying
so
she
you-
can spend money.
responsibility wise.
She can spend
Responsibility
money.
wise, you like what the hell all your money go to?
Exactly.
It's not going to me. Like, you're not giving it to me.
I can still sneak this on what she spend her money on, but it's her money to spend.
But
So can you tell your spouse no? Is no a real word?
So if you're like, this is
60
the main thing.
a lot of it
Going
goes all
out.
through financials
Oh,
too.
I'm about to go out real quick with my friend. Oh, nah, you don't need to do that. Is that a thing?
No.
I mean,
No.
Go ahead, David. Yeah.
Look, what were you about to say?
Go ahead, David.
So what I believe in is you could go out and do whatever you want, but I'm gonna go out too. But I'm not gonna embarrass you or do anything to bring shame to you. And I expect the same from you. If we're, that's just how I look at it.
Speak for yourself.
Okay, so what were you going to say? What were you going to say? Because it looks like you got different
Right.
views.
You got dissenting opinions.
I'm not. Go ahead. You married.
Just, I believe in equality. You go out, but I'm gonna go out too.
Why do y'all have to go out too? This is what I don't understand. Why can I just go out? Why y'all gotta go out
I'm
too?
just saying.
Brandis is
Remember, relationship.
What I'm saying
I'm not
is,
gonna go out the same
I believe
time.
this.
What I
Relationships.
don't get, everybody
Right.
go.
But one thing I'm saying about relationship,
understand that
it's part of your life. That's your whole life.
Too, so it's, it's not like it's a
I mean, no, not really.
Ask him the question.
Okay, I was saying, do you believe in telling your spouse no? But what I'm saying is, both the two people who answered said, you could go out, but I'm going out too. Like, why you gotta go too?
I didn't mean as in the same time. Like,
Why you gotta go too? Why
I'm
can
not telling
I?
you,
Okay,
if I'm not saying you can't do it, don't tell me I can't do it.
okay.
If you gonna go out,
Yeah.
you gonna have fun, I'm gonna go out and have fun. So don't talk about me when I come home 4 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
If you come home 4 o'clock, don't say nothing to me if I'm not saying nothing to you.
Don't
It's as simple as that.
I think it should be fair.
Drunk and fair. With glitter on. Don't say nothing.
Oh, glitter.
With glitter.
Wait, you going out with glitter? Okay, so
No, you're coming back.
you leave with glitter. I'm going back with glitter.
I know, yo. My girl, she come home. She gotta be home at 12, 1 o'clock.
Gotta be
Curfews. We got
Gotta be
It's
home.
not even like I'm Haitian. My mom always say a woman should not be home without a man present. I'm going based on mom code.
Oh,
You're
mom
Haitian?
code.
Yeah, so mom code say that.
Yeah.
A woman should not
What's your radio name?
like Ace Money.
Ace Money. Ace
You
Money.
made it up just now.
He's Haitian. And he said 12.
1 o'clock.
But I'm Haitian.
Traditional views.
No, she was there all day though. I don't care.
All day.
When the sun go down, you
The
come
club
home.
don't get popping no one.
So one.
First of all, I mean, I think you wanna go clubbing, we might as well be single. That's how I see it.
Not every weekend, but it's like, oh, it's just something I like to do.
For my girls who
Yeah,
go to
we want to go out. We want to have
Fast
fun.
I like to hear blasting music while looking.
So the question is, will you do that before me? That's the thing. If you was doing that already and I accepted it and got a relationship with you,
Oh, so you saying don't switch up?
don't switch up. If I met you, you say you never went out to the club, I'm expecting that when I get in a relationship.
Oh, okay. Oh, you best to be social.
So the problem is, so you gotta come in on 10. You gotta come in on 10. You can't switch up on me because I'm gonna be like, yo, The fuck is this?
Like, where you going?
You know what I mean?
Where you find fun?
You told me in the beginning. You didn't go out.
You was at the library.
All of a sudden, you got a relationship.
Yeah.
Now you want to go out. All of a sudden, like that's what you told me. So by what you telling me, I made a rational decision.
I'm practicing. I'm going out.
Okay, so yeah, let's ask the question. So
The whole time.
switch up? Why do that? Yeah, that's true. Women like switch up. Why do women make effort to get into a relationship?
Y'all get a picture of the woman in the dating stage, and y'all say, based on this dating stage, okay, yeah, I like these qualities. So let's take this into the relationship, then get into the relationship.
It's totally different.
All of a sudden, they get comfortable and
They can't show you all of the crazy. They can't show you all the
That's a
crazy.
fact. I see it all the time. Who the fuck is this person? I don't know you.
All of a sudden,
They
Then you get
can't
mad
show
when I'm
you all the
position.
crazy at once. That's what it is. They
What
can't
is
show
it,
you
the
everything
bonnet?
at once, or
Is
you
that what
don't
you're
run
talking
you
about, the
off.
bonnet? What's the problem?
No, I'm talking. No, seriously. No, this is
Nobody
this is
cares
an
about
honest
the body.
question.
Adults.
This is an honest question.
Do you care about dirty bonnets?
Who's
H
the
the
bonnet?
H the OG is asking a question.
Yeah, it's
All right,
a very
ask
serious
question.
question. Like, you know, when you go through the talking stage, through the dating stage, and you get to the relationship where, you know, we're seeing if we're going to be compatible, we're going to take this to the next level. Then y'all get in a relationship, y'all get comfortable because it's just you. Then all of a sudden,
What
y'all
about
switch up.
edge?
Because, you know, we took you to the relationship based on what you showed
So
us in
much
the dating.
dating.
Yeah.
You know, and these are the qualities that we saw. We said,
And the reason why most women
I'm not gonna mess with her because she
by the
got
way.
this person has
Fake it till you make it, shit
ABCD,
don't work.
and that's what I
Make
need.
it till you make it
And then you
don't
get
work.
in there, and then all of a sudden,
Who is
it
this?
switches.
What happens to you?
Guys,
You lose interest as a man, right? Because
Exactly.
at the
Because-
end, you're gonna take interest in other people because the person that you got in a relationship with is no longer the person you thought you was interested in.
You know,
So
because the
So this
switches
is
up.
what I see most of the time is that women, you'll find someone who's out in a club or whatever it is. You get in a relationship or you get to the dating phase and they say, oh, I just like the Netflix and chill, right? Or you find them like clubbing or whatever, then they go to Netflix and chill and then they want to go out. Is that what you're asking?
No, I'm
It's
just
a
saying.
switch up.
It doesn't
Why
matter
do
what
they?
it is.
Why do
No
they?
matter
switch
what.
up.
Are you talking about
So-
looking bad?
That's why
All of
switch
it.
up.
It's like
switch
switch
up
up.
like your
For
personality.
example,
That's what he's talking
You
about.
like
Naked.
you could fake it till you make it.
habits,
Like
yeah.
you like everything I like. You like you pretend to be this
There's-
girl
yeah,
that don't
there's
go
no
out.
way.
we're watching football.
You do whatever it takes to get to a relationship.
We're going to the.
There's
we're
no
going
way
to
you're
party
the same
together.
person.
Thinking about physical.
You know,
There's no way you're the same person.
There's no way you're the same person as me.
There's no way. You can't like the same thing I like. Like you can't like.
But they
every
go through that
single
whole
thing.
phase of like fake it till you make it, then you get in a relationship.
And then all of a sudden we get in a relationship. Then you're like, oh, I don't want to do that anymore.
guess.
I don't like this. I
You
don't
like
want
girls
this.
before the relationship and
That's
after the
a really-
relationship. You don't like girls no more?
Yeah, right? Yeah, right?
Like, huh? You don't like girls no more? Oh, now you don't like chicks no more?
He hurt. He hurt.
No.
Speak on it.
We were doing shit before. Now we ain't doing it.
Now he's getting the popping again. Now
In the
we
shot?
Yes.
Okay,
No,
that's
right?
the truth.
We gotta talk about this a little more. I'm just
No,
I came in with these expectations.
I came in here walking in.
That's a fact though. I know.
you
Like,
like
as a
chicks.
man,
shot my
then
drink.
what happens to us, our interest goes down. That's how you end up
chicks.
getting, that girl end up getting cheated on because,
Andy, you driving?
and I'm going to go
So how long, like, before that situation? Like, so how long you guys in the dating phase to realize? Because to me, with the getting dressed, well, I didn't change too much. I pretty much always been terrible.
I don't.
You see, you already been
It can even be that. It's like, you know, they dress real
But
sexy
every
or whatever.
relationship, every relationship,
How long were you in the dating phase? Before you,
Everybody-
how long does it take to feel like you know somebody?
I think I say like it depends on the. It depends. If you live with the person, you should be like 4 or 5 months, 6, 7 months.
Hold on, wait. They gotta move in before you
Four.
figure it out.
Living with
4, but if you're not living with somebody, you gonna take like 2, 3 years to know somebody.
You live with somebody.
So basically,
You live with somebody
seeing
2
them
months,
every
3
single day
months.
is completely different from being up under them, waking up next
Even
to
if
them.
you spend time at each other's home, I come to the
I
people a
agree.
week.
You can't know somebody if you part time. Only way I
Oh,
know
yeah,
somebody
you
if I'm with them
don't wake up
24/7.
day in, day out.
I know like,
You
my
can't
girl.
wake up
I know
and
her whole
put on, like,
pattern.
put on mascara
And my girl, I know her whole. I know her whole. I know
Yeah.
my girl. I know her more than she know herself.
That is very true. You learn a lot more about a person when you're living with them.
Yo,
I've
agree.
dated
I'm not
people.
saying I don't
When you
agree.
date them,
I
you know,
agree.
every time you see them, they on and everything's straight. But when
Yeah,
you're living with them,
eyebrows
different.
always
It's
on-
different.
you can't be on P and
It is
Qs all the
different.
time.
it is very different.
When you can't be on P's and Q's all the time.
A lot more honest.
Yeah, exactly. I see all your flaws then.
Let's take some shots because the conversation gonna get interesting. Shots for everybody.
Get interesting.
I don't know what that.
Get interesting.
Because we kept it, you know, to relationships.
It was
more
surface based.
Yeah, we've kept
But
it
I feel
kinetic.
like
Now we're
getting to know someone does take a little bit longer. Not living with someone and then living.
See, I have a model. I have to feel fast.
Change.
You gotta know what's going on quick.
Yeah, I'd rather when I date somebody, I'm about to get a relationship. I give that person all my time.
So you want to know?
I want to know you quick, fast. Because the biggest
I don't
mistake.
think you can never. I don't think
Somebody knowing somebody,
know someone really
but
fast,
the worst thing about people I be seeing, you get to the relationship because a lot of times emotional tie. You know somebody for a year, you may not know. You know that person is not right for you. You may not. But the fact that you know that person the longest, the fact that you know that person, people have an emotional attachment to people. They may not like that person.
Yeah.
So the problem is, I gotta cut it off early before those emotional people. You know, you ever saw people that be in relationships for 5 years, they finally decide to leave because. But you wasted 5 years of your time though. You could have been finding out like 3, 4, 5, 6 months going in.
That's a fact.
Doing what? Living with them, shacking up.
Hell yeah, I'll shack up.
That's a fact.
Hell yeah, shack up.
We ain't trying to waste time. Like, yo, we gonna
So
kill
does
it
that
here.
mean you're dating for marriage or you're dating for company?
You dating for marriage, right? Because in the day,
Is that what every single goal is of your relationship?
yes, it's no point. What's the point?
It's always the next step.
Depending on the age.
It might be.
We
you might
are
be trying-
32. We are not supposed to be dating. We might as well be single.
Or in
We
your life.
Okay.
might as well be single. We're not just out here just dating for no reason.
Okay, question.
We 32.
If you found
Young,
somebody
old.
at 22 years
You
of age,
32.
I'm 32, but I'm saying based on my
Question.
peers.
if you found somebody at 22 years of age, y'all like each other, but your process moving was just really slow. You were talking for probably years. They've always been in contact, but it's never been like a connection.
22 you should not move with somebody 22.
But I'm not saying move in with somebody, but like your relationship building has been really slow.
Yeah.
Like, is it still?
Most people who date
Like,
at
do
22
you
are
feel
wasting
like
time.
that's too?
That's how
Do
I
you
feel.
feel like you can't be with somebody for 5 years before you say, okay, now we can move up.
All right, I'm
now
gonna
we
speak
can
for myself.
do this.
I'm gonna speak for myself. I'm the slow builder when it comes to that. I'm the dude who not drag it out.
Okay, so how fast do you speak about marriage and stuff like that? Because since you said that all your relationships are building towards that, because me personally, I feel like everybody should take
Well,
their time.
remember this: marriage is forever and ever.
Exactly. So if you have forever, what you rushing for?
You're welcome.
Thank you. That's what I be saying.
But that's what I'm asking. If every relationship is working towards marriage, y'all are, from what I'm understanding, that you guys are speaking like we need to know now if that's what's going to happen in the future. Why can't it take?
It's not even
10
about
years?
that. It's about being
It could take
compatible.
It could
I
take
think it
10
depends
years.
on where you are.
It depends what
It's
exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. Where you
depends on where you are
are,
in
we
your
could be
life.
looking for 20 different things. Like you can't. That's what I'm saying. When you reach the age of 30, I feel like your life should have been built already, or you should have been. You should know what you want in life
You
already.
sound like society.
It's not even about society. It's about the truth. It's like you're supposed
30
to know.
is too close.
30 is like you supposed to know what the fuck you want in life, yo. Like if you haven't known what you want in life in 30, yo, like yo, you fucked, yo.
Get it together.
Get it
For
together.
real.
Uh-oh.
I'm getting too.
I
close.
agree.
That don't mean that you got it.
I'm not saying you got it, but you're supposed to, in mindset, you should know what kind of guy I should not date. I know what kind of person
Okay, well, yeah.
I do not like.
I know who I am.
I know who I am at that
You know.
point. What do
Yeah.
like for example, like you know how every girl like I know every girl is as an entrepreneur. I want to date an entrepreneur, but you don't know what entrepreneur comes with. Like travel all the times.
Preach.
That you be like every girl be like I want an entrepreneur until they get one. They be like yo you not entrepreneur girl.
okay.
They be like you know what it comes with.
I'm gonna find the sound guy.
It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody, right?
No, amen. It's not for everyone.
Every girl think that they just get an entrepreneur.
I didn't agree with you earlier, but I agree with you now.
Yeah,
Not for
saying later,
everybody.
it's not for everybody, but every girl
These
thinks
entrepreneur niggas be.
exactly. Don't understand that until you ask. They think it, from the society, TV.
I want
Everybody
an
just want it until that girl actually gets one.
Astronaut.
You be like, hold up.
Listen, I dated
Travel
someone
out
who told
once
me
a
that.
He
year.
got
My
me home
homo
for 6
wants
months.
to
Like, I
add.
dated
I
someone.
should have good at to me. Yo, I'm not with that shit.
dated-
I like my man to be a 9 to 5.
I've dated
I
exactly.
want him to be going to work.
I
and
dated.
come home.
I
That's it.
dated.
I want him to be going to work for 6 months and then come back.
I dated
let me
someone like that.
compare.
Like I dated someone who
That's what
told
I
me
want.
straight up after dealing with you, this is not going to be. I can't deal
Not
with
gonna be able to do it?
entrepreneur dudes. I can't deal with someone who's gone consistently and busting moves and doing this and I've
You
done
got
that
freedom.
before. So I get it on the
Freedom,
women's side. I
disposable
get it.
income.
Bye.
Because
we
remember
like
this,
that
an
way.
entrepreneur.
Who has
go.
freedom? What do you mean?
No, we
As an
won't.
entrepreneur, you have
You
freedom
doing you
and
and I doing me?
disposable income.
Yeah.
Oh, then cool. Bye.
Wait, what?
You have freedom.
And disposable income?
Yeah. Like you have, if you're an entrepreneur, you have freedom, you have time, you're doing well for yourself, you have income.
Okay, so let me ask
Okay,
you.
so let's
So that's
go ahead.
okay, so
Let me
separate-
ask you real quick. This is simple, plain, simple, flat line.
Successful.
Should women
Exactly,
be
successful
worried
entrepreneur.
about
Okay, let's do the startup entrepreneur.
Wait.
The
let me
start
ask
entrepreneur, yes, that's different.
Let's get into it.
No, wait.
Back
Okay,
over.
so let me
Yeah.
ask you from a woman's perspective. Should a woman be concerned about an entrepreneurial boyfriend?
Yes.
You should.
Oh.
Absolutely.
You should.
Yes.
Oh.
You
Yes.
should.
I've learned that. Now I learned that.
I learned that being adult,
I
you
learned
should.
that. You should. You should. Oh,
Hell
you
the
should.
fuck yeah. Okay, we're gonna get to
Yeah,
it.
Yes.
You
If you
should.
dating
It's
someone,
not for everybody.
It's
Like,
not.
This
It's
not.
social media.
It's-
It's
yeah,
not
it's
for
not.
everybody.
It's
You
not as
should.
pretty as speaking from
Yes, your lifestyle may be good. You may
a
see the
woman who is
grammars.
married
No,
and
no, 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 no,
You
no.
may see good stuff like that,
I'm
but
not
as far
talking
as
about none
like,
of that.
So not.
so the
I'm talking about
person-
none of that. I'm talking about, remember, entrepreneurship, change can be drastic. So change can be good and bad. If you meet someone on the top, they can sink. If you meet someone at the bottom, they can grow. And you're going to deal with that person.
oh, and then sink back
whatever
down
they're
again
doing.
and grow again.
And
Go back down again.
You might meet someone at the
grow
bottom and they take off and they looking at you like, yo, what you doing with your life?
again. Yeah.
And you might meet someone who falls off and you might be taking care of them.
And you might
There's
get
both
tight
sides to
about
this.
that because you met the person
There's both
at that
sides to
time.
that.
Now you're like, damn, hold up.
There's
I don't
both
take care
sides
of
to
that
that.
person. I don't know. Entrepreneurs, that was like the traveling, like you say, the freedom. The person's, you gotta understand, a person who has a successful entrepreneur, he has resources. So that means that, you know what I mean, he has options. Doors that were once closed are now open.
Right.
He can explore now.
It's not going to be consistent.
He's not
It's
gonna
gonna- it's not going to be consistent.
He's
for
been in
too
25
long.
countries already,
It might
20, 30
change.
already. You like,
So y'all going to Egypt looking for us?
No.
exactly.
Not-
Facts.
Oh.
Not
Oh.
What did Chris Rock said
Yeah.
that man is only as
Ace Money said facts. He's going to Egypt looking for
Chris Rock said man is only
Hey,
as
it's a joke. It's a joke.
Listen, as the options,
It's a
man.
joke.
Just kidding.
Matter of fact, Egypt, I think that was for other shit. You gotta go correct. You gotta go correct. You
Pull up
gotta
the
go correct.
Egyptian chicks.
You gotta go correct.
Egyptian chicks can't just pull up and
Yeah,
like,
you gotta,
you
you
gotta come with a referral.
gotta go referral fee, yo.
Yeah,
Like,
come with a
hey,
referral. You can't just pull up to Egyptian.
Colombia though.
Yeah, Colombia, yeah.
Oh.
Women, you can't come
I
over
think been a
there.
Colombian.
H,
Ethiopia?
the OG said Colombia, you can pull up and look for hoes. Just kidding. Not really.
Oh, shit.
Ooh, breaking the equipment.
Oh, he's hot.
Oh yeah.
Talk.
Take
How
the
many
jacket off.
sweatshirts do you have on?
It was cold as hell.
Ace outfit.
It was cold.
It is
was
cold.
cold,
Jordan.
though.
I was
It's
like,
cold.
it's-
on.
You knew it from the
I
podcast.
thought I was
we
coming to
had a good
Hot
fly.
Atlanta. I was mistaken.
It was cold.
They knew they were going to be on
It's not
film.
warm here. All right, let's get into these questions.
All right, come on, let's get into the
Well,
questions.
okay. So we are actually done with the good segment.
The good stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually.
Shit gets real right now.
Shit's get real. Shit's get shit.
Excuse me.
Anybody guys take a shit?
Shit gets real. All right, hold on.
I'm gonna.
You laughing because you need to.
This
I'm
is a long
actually.
weekend.
All right, thanks y'all for tuning in. There's a part 2 to this that we're
Part
about to get
2.
into.
A little more
And
than
I'm
2
actually
shots.
stop this so we can take some more shots and then get back into part 2.
Stay tuned.
We can do it real quick. Thanks, guys. Clap it up for your.
Hey.